All right. Y'all know who said that? Yes, I know Matthew, the communist, McConaughey said it. But before him, where he got it from. That's right. The one and only Jim Morrison from The Doors. When he was doing a concert. It's on YouTube. Just Google Roadhouse Blues, not Google, YouTube Roadhouse Blues live. Might have been the LA one, but you could Google it too, where he says Jim Morrison live. All right. It's where he's from. I think it was 1969, something like that. Yeah, I was born then. I was born before that, actually. But, yeah, I wasn't at the Doors concert. I wish I was. I was 4 years old in 1969. Yeah. Oh, let me turn this thing around. I'm looking at my ugly mug here. There you go. Now you don't have to look at me. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna go eat some lunch at where am I going? I'm either gonna go to Rudy's barbecue and get either a baked potato with brisket, sour cream, cheese, and like butter. I might skip the sour cream because last time I got sour cream there, it was looked kind of old. It did, and I even told the server, the cashier lady thingy, and she said, "Yeah, that does look old, huh?" I'm like, "Yeah." She said, "You want a new one?" I'm like, "Yep, sure do." And so she got me another one. That's the Killeen City Cemetery, if you hadn't figured that out. Yeah. I got some people in there. My relatives. Yeah. St. Joseph's Catholic Church. Anybody from Killeen knows this church. They've added on to it over the years, but there's the Ballarama. Still open. They still get busy too. There's a barbecue joint. It does pretty good during the school year, and then summertime it does okay. I don't think it does as good as it does during the school year, because all these kids from Killeen High School, which is over here to the left up here, and they've really added on to that. Yeah, this is the high school I went to, Killeen High School. Yeah. And yeah, so. Yeah, they've added on to that big time. Leo Buckley Stadium. I hadn't been to that inside Killeen High School in probably 10, 11 years. At least. My stepson was going there. He got in a little trouble there. So, I had to go and talk to the teacher, the vice principal. I mean, it happens. When I was a kid, when I was going to high school there, I got in trouble all the time. Yeah, I'd skip school. Then when I would go to class, they'd call me, over the speaker, send John to the principal's office, and then I'd just I'd say, okay, I'll go to the principal's office. And then I just leave the school and skip school that day. And then they thought they'd get smart. And the next time they said, send John to the principal's office. Make sure he has an escort and he doesn't run off. So they sent a guy named Alan, I know his last name, but I ain't gonna say it, with me. And we got in the hallway. He said, John, please don't run off. I was like, look, man, I said, I'm taking off. Now, either, you could just sit there and just tell him I ran off, or you could try to stop me. But it's going to be a problem if you try to stop me. And it was like, oh, man, come on, man, don't do that. I'm like, I'm telling you, man, I'm just being honest with you. I'm taking off. When we get to these doors, close to these exit doors, I'm taking off. And the exit doors were probably 30, 40 feet from the principal's office. And he said, come on, man, please. I'm like, man, you could kiss it because I'm taking off. And so I took off. And he didn't do nothing. He didn't try to stop me or nothing. Thankfully, because we'd have been scrapping. But it was cool. I was friends with him since elementary school. Probably 4th grade or something. 3rd or 4th grade. All the way through high school. I seen him probably 7 years ago in Austin when we had a little class get together, a class of 83 get together in Austin. And yeah, he's cool. I seen a couple people when I was working in the automotive industry in the service department, come in and say, did you go to Killeen High School? I'm like, yep. And they're like, man, you remember me? I'm like, yeah. And there's one guy, he's with his wife, and he said, let me tell you what John did one day. We was in math class with Coach Wyrick. He's our math teacher. And Coach Wyrick was cleaning his nails, with a knife. And John said, talking about me, I told Coach Wyrick, hey, you're not supposed to have a knife in school. If we can't have a knife in school, you can't have one either. He said, oh yeah, is that what you think? I'm like, yeah, no, that's what it is. That's the rules. He said, really? I said, yeah, really. And me and him didn't get along at all, obviously. And he said, well, then go tell the principal. I said, you want me to go tell the principal? He said, yeah. He said, go ahead. He said, go tell the principal. Yeah, bet you won't do it. I was like, okay. So I got up, went to the principal's office, told Principal Mr. Wilkerson, and Mr. Wilkerson said, you serious? Yeah. I said, yes, sir. He's got a pocket knife, and he's telling us he could do it, and we can't. And we know the school policy is no knives for teachers and students. And Mr. Wilkerson said he'd take care of it. He probably never did. But, all right, Mr. Wilkerson said, okay, you can go back to class now. I was like, yeah, in my mind, I was like, okay. And I told him, yeah. All right, I'll go back to class, Mr. Wilkerson. As soon as I left the principal's office, I just took off. Skipped school the rest of the day. And, yeah, we go to a little spot there. It's called, it's going to sound weird. It's called the Bamboo Forest. And it was a bamboo creek bed. Kids would go there and smoke weed and, do other stuff. And obviously I'm at Rudy's. They just automatically came here. Not automatically, I drove here, but anyway. But yeah. That's where I went that day. I still remember it. And then I remember when I got to the bamboo forest, Cindy was there. I said, what the heck are you doing here? I said, where's your old man at? Or your boyfriend. I didn't say old man back then. But she said, I don't know. I think they took him to juvenile detention. We hung out. And yeah, we hung out. But yeah. Alright, so I'm at Rudy's, obviously. And I'm going to go eat a baked potato. And with brisket. So y'all be cool. Alright? Peace out.